EastEnders spoilers: Jay Brown pulls out of the London Marathon. Airs at 7:30 p.m. on Monday the 22nd of April 2024. Jay Brown is struck by last-minute nerves and declares he can't run the London Marathon in Monday's episode of EastEnders at 7:30 p.m. Can his training buddy Honey Mitchell persuade him to change his mind? In a first, the soap announced it will air real-life footage of actors Jamie Borthwick and Emma Barton completing the course in character. Jay is running the 26.2 miles in honor of brain tumor victims, including his late wife Lola Pearce-Brown. As the day of the London Marathon dawns, the square is abuzz with excitement. But Jay has other things on his mind. The widower's world was recently turned upside down when escort Nadine Keller made the shock announcement that she's pregnant with his baby. Feeling overwhelmed, Jay decides he can no longer take part in the marathon. But after all those months of grueling training, Honey refuses to take no for an answer and manages to get him to the start line. Meanwhile, disaster strikes back on the square when Brittany Wainwright is involved in a bike accident. The wayward teen, who has been living under the foster care of Whitney Dean and Zach Hudson, needs urgent medical assistance. Billy Mitchell drives the trio to A&E, but in doing so is delayed getting to the marathon start line to cheer on Honey and Jay. After a mad dash across town, Billy eventually arrives, but his streak of bad luck continues. Later, Phil Mitchell and granddaughter Lexi Pearce arrive at the end of the course. Will they see Jay and Honey cross the finish line? Following their trip to hospital, Whitney and Zach are shocked to discover Brittany has type 2 Usher syndrome. The doctors explain the condition will lead to sight and hearing impairments, which will have implications for the youngster's future. Will this news affect Whitney's decision to foster Brittany? Also, traumatized Yolande Truman is suffering in the wake of Pastor Gideon Clayton's sexual assault. The predatory cleric subjected Yolande to a horrific attack during their charity fundraiser, which has left her feeling shaken and scared. Too afraid to tell Patrick what happened, Yolande surprises everyone by announcing she's going to take an extended break from the church. Pastor Clayton feigns surprise at the announcement and joins forces with Patrick to persuade Yolande not to abandon her faith.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Surveillance. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo.